Hello, and a very warm welcome to my live. So, how are we all doing today? A very warm welcome to my live. My name is Julie-Sian. I'm coming to you live from Northampton in the UK. It's 6 o'clock on Thursday, the 29th of June, 2023. First of all, no apologies for the voice or lack of voice. Bad attack of hay fever, I believe, and it's decided to affect my voice. But maybe it's because I've been dancing around going whoop, 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 whoop. The manifesting mentor queen has done it. She has well and truly manifested another dream. Absolutely. You put it out, you do the action is the attraction, and lo and behold, look what you have manifested. Rock on. Hello, Andrea. Oh, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Woo, woo, woo. I am really hoping my voice will last today. So I'm going to try and keep things on point. Me on point? I don't think so. And I will try and keep things as short and sweet. And I apologise if once we start doing the readings and my voice dies on us and not everyone gets a reading today because my voice is good. A bit of a bummer because I've got 2 recordings to do for some people who took up that amazing offer, which is now finito. I put up an offer yesterday for people to have a 5-card reading for just £20, and wow, was that a popular offer. And it's like, sorry, I can't do it, my voice is just gone. So I have got 2 more readings to do, and I've just messaged one person to say I'm sorry, it's going to be done tomorrow. I just haven't got a voice left, and I need to message the other lady to say sorry, no voice available to do the recording. But luckily the 2 people who are still waiting for their reading have been quite understanding for it. So yeah, so I'm sexy and husky tonight. Okay, so whoop 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 whoop. Law of attraction, the law of manifestation, 777, lavender essential oil and readings. That is what I'm hoping to get done today. Pop on and say hello. Don't forget to share, because you never know, someone who is lurking on your own Facebook page may need some, or be wanting to connect with the information we've got sharing today, etc, etc. Waiting for people to find us. There is a particular person I'm hoping will join me tonight with their knowledge on lavender essential oil. So I'm so excited. So, as you know, I love working with the law of attraction, and if my voice does it, while I'm waiting for people, so thank you, yes. Well, I'm going to talk about that in a minute because it's very interesting. So, while people are finding me, I may or may not be doing readings, depending on hello Eva, depending on whether my voice lasts or not. If I do any readings, I'll be using the Law of Attraction cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. You need to be over 18 for a reading. If you're under 18, you need parental consent, and parent needs to be there while you're having the reading. Not allowed to give legal, medical, financial advice or pregnancy advice, and it's for entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use it for any other reason, then it's down to you and not down to me. The law of attraction, the attraction is the action is the attraction, and I have been actioning left, right and centre for the last 24 hours to get my numbers. Now, as you know, I've been talking about getting 777 subscribers for my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Julie-Sian 777, and wrong book, sorry. And Carl Gray got his name into it. Boom, did that very well, under 5 minutes this time, before I mentioned his name. There are other number books available. I usually use Doreen Virtues 101, but I couldn't find that. It's somewhere down in the midst of the gunk down there. So I grabbed this. So 777. Your magic and manifesting abilities are increasing at this time. Tap into your inner superpowers and release your magic into the world. I am releasing my magic into the world. Oh, I hate having bras on show. Sorry, not very sexy. I've got a sexy bra on. Oops. Okay, so your complete changer there. Hello. Oh, get on, you Lavender man. I wonder where you were. I was getting a bit panicky. My oracle has now arrived. Thank goodness for that. I'm going to be relying on her to do. I might invite her on to do the live, because as you can hear, I haven't got the voice. And Lavender Moon, you will get your reading done tomorrow. It's just not there, and I'm really hoping my voice will last. But it's very interesting. I'm going to be talking about something in a minute. So your magic and manifesting abilities are increasing at this time. Tap into your inner powers and release your magic into the world. That is what I'm doing. I am releasing my magic via my YouTube channel. I'm releasing it. Actually, it's 779. 779. Let's have a look and see what 779 stands for. The angels of love are surrounding you at the time and guiding me to open your heart. This is a time for you to love and be loved. Woo! Let love in and let love out. Yeah, I am letting the love in of my YouTube channel, and I'm sharing all the information. Thank you for sharing, Andrea. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for sharing, Lavender. And I think Colin's just shared as well, so thank you for that. So I love my angel numbers, and I was thinking of doing angel numbers today. However, I want to discuss something about there's lack of voice. Very interesting. Something happened yesterday on my I've got a group, tarot and oracle card readings group. It's tarot and oracle cards for every day by Julie-Sian. It's a group where I post every day. Now 98% of the time when I post a post, the post itself has either got the information of the person who did it, or I try and make sure that their name is there. Sometimes though, when I'm sharing a share of a share, I find a reading and I really like it, but sometimes it's being shared from somewhere, and if that person did the original share and didn't tag someone in, I'm having to share information, but I can't give credit to the originator or the original person who channeled the message. I have actually now put a message up there to say that it's all shared with love, and if anyone sees, and I don't, and I've never claimed that any of the readings or anything is my own. And I posted something yesterday, a card, and someone popped on to the card and said, is that and because I didn't know who, because it was a share from a share from a share, when people share and they remove names and things like that, so I didn't know who was the originator of the card, but the card was interesting, the guidance was interesting, and so I thought, you know what, I will share this to the group. But as I said, I didn't know who the person was. Now someone popped on and said, oh, is this from my post, so you copied my words? And I said, well, if it's from such of a group, it possibly could be yours. Unfortunately, because it was shared without your thing, I apologise, but great work, and I complimented her. Well, we had a new person join the group, and I hesitated about this. And when you have your instinct, and you sort of just go, you know what, this person, should I or should I not admit them into the group? Should I not? And it was just like, I don't know. And they applied to join the group, both under their own name and under as a tarot reader. So I declined the tarot reader bit, because I thought, well, they don't want to join it twice. But this person, they'd literally been in the group for about 10 minutes. And they literally jumped onto this comment and said, it's hypocritical, bang out of order, posting a post without putting a claimer on it, claiming it is your own, I think it is really, and really laid into it. And I was like, whoa, excuse me, you've been in the group for 5 seconds, you hadn't even said hi, nice to be here, hello, welcome, you just went straight on. And this person had comment, and I'd actually put a comment on this book and go, oh, I'm really glad you can actually claim this post, thank you. And I'd actually said that and explained that it was being brought, and that person seemed quite happy when I was this. But this other person, I'm not naming names, but she made a real, I think it's disgusting that you claimed all this, and it's not unethical, it's this, that, blah, 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 blah. And it was like, whoa, who's got their knickers in a twist? Now, number one, I did not claim it was my post. Number two, as I always say, I share with love and honest, with integrity. If I know who has posted the original post, I try and ensure, 98% of the time, I try and ensure that the right name is credited to it. Etc, etc. But she gave me a right it was really almost quite abusive and insulting and boom, boom, boom. So I then thought, right, I don't like that energy, and I wish I'd listened to my instinct and not allowed her into the group in the first place. So I decided, don't you just love the block button? Yeah, well, I removed her from the group. I removed her comments, and I blocked her from the group. I've actually unfriended her just now because I don't need that energy. But very interesting. And I've been thinking about this all last night. Things. The other books also available, but as you know, I'm a great Louise Hay Heal Your Body, Heal Your Life book. And it happened last night, and up until then I was feeling perfectly okay. No problems with being ill, no things. But suddenly, when it was all doing that, I was making the decision, right, I don't want that energy in here, bang out of order to say that it was unethical and how dare I do this and and I thought, you've been here for 5 minutes, you haven't actually looked at any other posts, you haven't seen that any other posts have got credited to whatever, blah blah blah, and you've just laid in. I'm not having that energy. Should have listened to my instincts, should have, because I thought when I saw this person, I just thought, I got this whoosh, not good, not good. So number one, my lesson number one, listen to my instincts. Shouldn't have let her in the first place. Number two, yes, she's entitled to her own opinion. However, please be careful and aware what you put, because it is someone else's group. And don't get on your soapbox when you first come. And she hadn't even said hello. She just went straight in. And it's like, and I was sorting all this out last night, thinking, no, I don't want her around. I don't want the energy. I need to remove this post. I put something else up. And it says hay fever. And I just looked it up, because then in the evening, as the evening progressed, and I was going over and over in my head thinking, you should have listened to your instincts, should have this, should have done that, blah blah blah. And as the night progressed, I've had hardly any sleep, the voice got worse and everything like that. Hay fever, this is according to Louise things. Emotional congestion, fear of the calendar, not sure about that one, a belief in persecution and guilt. Well, she was certainly persecuting me for something that I hadn't really done, because, as I said, I'd shared a share of a share, and there was no way did I know who this person was, so I couldn't give credit to it. She accused me, and she goes, oh, you should share the actual direct post. Well, the thing is, I was sharing it from a group that was a private group. If you're in a group and it's private, you can't share from a private group to a private group. It's unable to do that, so I couldn't do it. So there was no way or any way I could credit. She was persecuting me for this. And then I felt really guilty. Guilty that I've removed her. Guilty for myself that, oops, you know, I feel bad that I did share a post because I was sharing the knowledge and the wisdom and the guidance this beautiful person had shared. And I was sharing that. But I felt, and when I did it, I felt guilty, because I felt guilty that I didn't know who it was. I couldn't give credit to this post. So this hay fever, it says a belief in persecutions and guilt. And it's like, wow, no wonder I've got this flipping hay fever. And the voice problems, because I couldn't voice myself properly. And I thought, do I get into a conversation with her? And I thought, you know what, it's not worth my energy. Not worth my energy. I've removed her. I've removed her from the group. I've blocked her. I've removed her comments. Yes, everyone is entitled to their opinion, but there's correct ways of going. I know who the lady is. She is causes a lot of problem for a lot of people. She's been banned from a lot of mind body spirit shows because of the problems she causes, etc, etc. It says, I am one with all of life. I am safe at all times. Yeah, I am safe. It is my group. I can let people in who I want. I can remove people I want. I can share what group and posts I want. All posts are shared with pure love from the highest tense. They're all, you know, if anyone is in my group, tarot and oracle cards for every day. And I do hope you like, because I try and do different posts and things. There's the post from message from source, the message from the crystals, the message from the angels are there. There's tarot messages, there's oracle card messages. There's all sorts of things posted. About 10 posts a day I'm in there. I shouldn't feel guilty. And when they share on social media, it could be shared by a... Well, exactly. But like I said, when I try and share, if someone's done it and they've got their name, say like Andrea, you post a picture of a card and you've channeled a message, and at the end you put your name Andrea, I will try and cut and paste your message and put like Andrea's name. So I try, so you would get your name mentioned, so anyone would know it's not mine. And I wasn't claiming. I never claim any of these posts mine. The only time you know it's mine is like Card for the Day by Julie-Sian. Then of course that's the only one. All the rest, they're not my posts unless I saw, things. But it says a belief in persecution and guilt. Yeah. And it should be shared by anyone. It does get shared. But she was saying, laid in that you're claiming this is yours. I went, no. Have you not seen the pinned post? The pinned post says, I trying things. And if not, it's a share of a share. But to have this reverberate in my body, because I was thinking, I've just had 6 days camping, 5 days, 6 days camping, no hay fever at all, no symptoms. Suddenly get this attack. And then what happens? I get the hay fever. And one of the definitions from Louise Hay is a belief in persecution and guilt. Also my voice, because I'm not being able to express myself properly with her. So there's that. But there's a lot of illnesses. I mean, first of all, if there's any healers here, I'm going to be very cheeky. My little grandson Logan they flew back from the Mediterranean, so where your fart comes out of. Yeah, they flew back Tuesday night and he's been sick, and Logan is currently in the hospital. My little grandson, aged 3. So if there's any people here who are healers or would like to send a little bit of healing to Logan, he's quite poorly, picked up a bug, a Spanish bug or something, but he's quite poorly. He's still, they're still in hospital. She's just literally messaged to say that they're on their way home from hospital. They've been there for like 24 hours. So if anyone is available and can send some healing to little Logan, being very selfish, asking for healing for my little grandson. He's been quite poorly, been in hospital. So if anyone is able to send healing to my little grandson Logan, that would be, I know, it's selfish sometimes. It's very rare that I ask for healing. But he's for my little Logan. He's quite poorly. But she's just literally, the phone buzzed and it just said they're on the way home. But he's knowing them, he'll be back again in a couple of hours. So if you're able to do that. I am one with all love and I'm safe at times. But it's like this manifesting things. You can manifest your blockages. And sometimes when people are on a detoxifying thing, thank you Sally for sending the healing, when you're detoxifying your body and when you're doing like raising up your vibration, you're dumping all the low energy, the vibration, you're dumping all the stuff. Nothing wrong with asking, wanting or needing. Thank you Sally, thank you. Sometimes because things are manifested into our physical body, because we don't listen to our intuition, hence what happened to me last night. I didn't listen to my intuition. Massive lesson there. Massive sort of thing. I'm feeling guilty. And I still feel a bit bad because it's like, I hope no one else, because I feel bad that other people, beautiful people in the group, may have seen this vile comments that were there, and I just hope they weren't upset by it. I think I removed it quite quickly. I just hope no one else, but I feel guilt that there was this this energy had come into the group, because it is full of love and light. But when you're sort of going from a low vibration to a high vibration, when you're manifesting from a place of lack to a place of abundance, from what you want from here to here, you're moving your vibration, whether you're connecting with your spirit guides or whether you're going from a place of I haven't got any money to an abundance, or going from a house to a home, from a job to a great job with a promotion or anything like that. You're moving from here to here. You're leaving behind the past, the junk and stuff like that. But sometimes this junk has manifested into your physical body. And sometimes when you're doing this elevation, people suddenly get sickness and diarrhea. Why? Because you're eliminating all the toxins out of your body, even when you're awake, and then I'm learning to, yeah. So when you're sort of detoxifying your body, and sometimes people go, where did that come from? But you've had this, because you're de-junking all the toxins, and the toxin wants to get out of it. And of course, as we're talking about, you've got 2 holes, one out of your mouth or one out of your arse. and you detoxify everything, and it's like, let's get rid of all the junk, all the mess. And that's why sometimes when you're going, you're going through this transformation, suddenly you go and have about, where did that sickness and diarrhea come from? Where? Because you're releasing all the toxicity, and then you're taking your water and cleansing. Oh, hi Michelle, thank you for joining. So this is what they, so if there's anybody here who's got any illnesses, they want to understand why they've got it, because like I said, hay fever, emotional congestion, it's like because hay fever and colds, a cold is when you have a head cold, it's like that means there's a lot going on. There's a lot of colds going around at the moment. Just looking up colds. I couldn't be without this, colds. Because I've got a lot going on as well. I've got a hell of a lot. I had a massive big meeting with my business manager yesterday, and it was like, yes, great, this is really good, and we're going to do this, and how are you going to hit your target, because you're a little bit short of your budget this month. It's like, shit, am I? Oh yeah, I'm like £30 short. Oh dear, I need to do something. So I hadn't quite hit my target, but I went, hang on, we haven't got the end of the month yet, we've still got 3 days left. Low. But she gave it, and then when she finished, suddenly I had this over, oh my god, I've got all this to do. And a cold means too much going on at once. Bloody hell, excuse my French people. I've got so much going on at the moment. Wish I hadn't gone to Glastonbury now. Oh my god, could have done without going away for 6 days. God, have a couple of big headaches. Okay, I'm going to talk about headaches in a minute. I have spina bifida and tethered. Oh, Teddy! Oh gosh, and there's me complaining about my sore throat. Puts it into perspective, doesn't it? So, a cold. Too much going on. Mental confusion disorder. Yeah! Mental confusion, because I just don't know where. She gave me all these things. I don't know where to start. Small hurts. I get 3 colds every winter, type of belief. And the thing is, you go, every winter I get a cold. Don't say that, because that's what you're manifesting. It means every winter you get cold. So you go, I'm not going to have any more colds this winter. Because everyone goes, oh, I always have a cold at Christmas. Whoops! What have you just said? I always have a cold at Christmas. What are you going to manifest? A freaking cold at Christmas. Boom! There we go. So, spina bifida. Okay. Let me see. I am a massive... Louise Hay changed my life. Right. Now, this doesn't actually say... That's a spina bifida. This doesn't actually say... But it says spinal curvature and spine problems. Okay? So, it's not specifically saying spina bifida. It says... the inability to flow. So when you've got a spine problem, because your spine is the support, your spine is your main support of your body. And when you've got problems with your spine, it's a flexible support of life, i.e. being flexible with it or inflexible. And it's saying here, the inability to flow with the support of life, fear and trying to hold on to old ideas, not trusting life, lack of integrity. No, that's not you, lack of integrity. But what it is you've got people around you who've got lack of integrity, and therefore the energy is coming onto you, hence why you've then got the spinal problems. No courage of convictions. The thing is, when you have a medical problem, people sort of go, oh, you can't do this because you've got spina bifida. You can't do this because you've got cerebral palsy. You can't do this because you've got a brain tumour. You can't do this because you've got arthritis. You can't do it. And it's like, what the fuck is that about? But this is it. No courage of convictions, because you're surrounded by people who don't encourage you. And therefore your disease, this is a belief, and it may not be right, can be enhanced because of the negativity and the toxicity around you. All right. And it's saying, I release all fears. I now trust the process of life. I know that life is for me. I stand straight and tall with love. I stand straight with I stand straight and tall with love. So it's like, yeah, this is who I am. And yeah, I can do all this. Just because you see the disability, I am not the disability. I am this amazing person. It's just my frigging frame, my temple. That's the problem. My soul is beautiful. My mind is beautiful. I have the freedom to think. I have the freedom to visualize. I have the freedom to speak and things like that. Yeah, Lavender Moon has double scoliosis. Let me see. Scoliosis. Well, Lavender Moon, you would have double the problem, double the trouble. That's Lavender Moon, said with love. She knows what these are. So scoliosis, see round. Oh, it says see round shoulders. I need to look at round shoulders. Where's round shoulder? Right. Okay. Carrying the burdens of life, helpless and hopeless. Oh my God. That sums up, not being rude to Lavender Moon, because I know a bit of Lavender Moon's backstory, and I'm not sharing it here. It's not down to me to share Lavender Moon's backstory. But the burdens of life, I mean, the way your family treated you, helpless and hopeless. No wonder you've got a double scoliosis, Lavender Moon. I mean, the way the family was. And it's saying, I stand tall and free. I love and approve of me. My life gets better every day. It does. And since you've been getting better and stepping into yourself and stepped away from that, how life has got a lot better for you. So it's carrying the burdens of life, helpless and hopelessness, because you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. But when you have a disability, it's like that. I joined the army after 6-week basic training. My medical note caught up with me and sent home. Oh no! Oh gosh, that's bad news. Yeah, because they didn't even give you a chance. Well, it's their insurance purposes. It's their insurance, okay? And they just want perfection. But what is perfection though in the eyes of who? We're all perfect in the eyes of God, if you know what I mean. For those who are Christians. Okay, I'm perfect in the eyes of the universe. I'm perfect in the eyes of Source. Absolutely. It's headaches. Headaches. H for headaches. Have I shared my news at the moment? I can't remember. Headache. How do you spell head? Headache. Here we are. Headache underneath hay fever. Invalidating the self. Self-criticism. Fear. Yeah. I've had a headache because I've been slagging myself, criticising myself because I've not done anything today because I've not felt well. So yeah, so headaches. Invalidating the self, self-criticism and fear. It also says migraine. Migraine. I'm having trouble with my letters today. I'm going to blame Joey. I want to blame someone else. I'm not going to blame myself. Dyslexia. Migraine. Okay, migraine. Dislike of being driven, resisting the flow of life, sexual fears. Okay, people, what I'm about to say is 18 plus. So if you're under the age of 18, block your fingers. A migraine can be relieved by masturbation. Don't you just love that? I relax into the flow of life and let life provide all that I need easily and comfortably. Life is for me. Guess what we're all going to be doing tonight, ladies and gents? Ha! Get rid of my migraine. Okay. So that's that. So that was like understanding. It was quite a strong, powerful understanding. And sometimes you need to look to understand, why is this going on in my life? What is the self-love? Self-love right there. Absolutely. Definite self-love there. Absolutely. 100%. Yeah. Good on you. Okay. So the law of attraction today. Let's get going. Manifesting. I had to do the action. Without my actioning of what I was doing, reaching out to people. Have you subscribed yet? Are you subscribed? People were actioning for me. They were sharing my thing. We have 707, well actually, just before I came live, 779 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Woo! 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 And as you said, I did read out what the meaning of 777 is. I am so excited. I wanted it by the 7th of July. We smashed it. We're not even in July. And I've gone over. I've got 707. In fact, there was a girl called Michelle, and she was number 777. So we were having a nice old chat about that, and she liked the number 777. So we were talking about the number 777. It's amazing the conversation I've set up, because I message people, hi, thanks for being my friend. Are you on my subscribe? You know, things like, and I've been talking to complete strangers. It's been lovely. And one of them, I think, is going to be one to reading. Excuse her. So, law of attraction. So we attracted it. I can't remember what the title is now. Oh, yes. Tools that we use for. Are you ready for this, Lavender Moon? Let me do the manifesting bit before you start sharing all the info. So let's do the abundance and manifesting benefits of lavender before we do anything. Okay, we are essential oil Thursday. We are going to do the boring stuff. Do not take them internally. No. Do put not essential oils directly onto your skin. No. Do not put them internally. Always make sure they're mixed into a carrier oil. But lavender is one of the ones you can actually, it's a contraindication. It is okay if you get a drop on you. Because it is dilute, but only make sure you only drop 1 or 2 lavender essential oil. Lavender essential oil, if you don't know which essential oil to use, lavender is the one. It's like a clear quartz crystal. If you've got nothing else in your life, you need a clear quartz crystal and lavender essential oil. So the essential oil for manifesting is lavender, and it's great for meditation, calming and peace. It can help to lower your vibration if you're feeling stressed and angry, and brings forth peace. Because if you're in a place of feeling stressed and angry and you're trying to manifest, anything that you're trying to manifest is going to have that energy of anger. It's going to have that energy of stress. So you want the things that you're bringing forth into you to bring you into life of peace. You want your life of joy. You want a life in abundance. You don't want a life full of anger, pain, jealousy, stress. So this is why you use lavender, because it's calming and peaceful, and it will help you. Because that's all we want at the end of the day. Yes, it's nice to have a car. It's nice to have your home. It's nice to have all these other things. But deep down, never ever, yes! You take deep down, at the end of the day, we want to have joy, peace, love. And this is what lavender is. Lavender is helpful for relaxation, sleep, meditation, and fertile energy. What it is, lavender is a yin and a yang. If you're feeling a bit down, it can raise you up. If you're feeling hyper, it can bring you down. This is why lavender essential oil is, if in doubt, use lavender oil. And yes, never, ever, neat or internally, never. No. Low. Yeah, we say this every Thursday, and we're going to be blue in the face, because we're going to repeat this again and again every Thursday. Lavender Moon and I are going to keep repeating this. You do not take essential oils neat on your skin. Definitely not inside. You do not take them inside, even if it's mixed in with water or anything. No. And you always have to drop them into a carrier oil, which is like a moisturizer, a cleanser, a bubble bath, milk or anything like that. Hi Angela. So lavender helps us to feel grounded and connected into our bodies. Why? It brings you back down into what is it that you really want. What is it that you really want to manifest into your life? And yes, you know, I want this house, but what you want a home where you're feeling safe. You want all this money, yes, the money, so you don't have to have any worries. Lavender helps remove the stress and the worries. And when you look in the emotions, so the lavender helps you with the manifesting of the emotional side of what you want to attract. Hi, Angela from Finland. Hope that's the right country. And the best way to use lavender oil to calm your body is by diffusing it or adding a few drops to your bathtub. So yes, so inhaling it. But lavender, as I said, in a minute, Lavender Moon is going to share so much information. You're going to be absolutely overwhelmed, and this is where you're all going to get a migraine, because she's going to share so much. Say when, and I'll start. Yeah, so you can type now. You can start typing. So for manifesting essential oil, lavender essential oil, for when you're manifesting, it helps you to calm for your meditation, because when you've got a clear, oh, I might sneeze, excuse me. It helps you clear and focus. It brings you calm. Because like I said, you don't want to manifest anything that is full of anger. You want to manifest things that is full of love and joy and peace. And this is what's so good about lavender. It will calm you down. It's great for the meditation, because you can do the meditation. In the meditation, you can do a visualization meditation. On your visualization meditation, you can visualize yourself living the life that you want, with the people you want, with the characteristics of the people, with the love and the peace and the joy. And you can do that visualization meditation, and that's what lavender does. But it calms you, it removes the stress and the anger, because why do you want to manifest things that's full of pain and anger? No, I want to manifest from a place of happiness and joy. So lavender moon is going to now. That's for as a tool, manifesting tool. So lavender moon, hopefully now, is going to share you loads of information, and you're going to be bombarded. Like I said, if in doubt, use lavender. If in doubt, use a clear quartz crystal. We're going to be talking about crystals tomorrow, and I've already given lavender moon a heads up on tomorrow's, so that's really exciting about tomorrow's crystal. But today is all about lavender. It's the great one. Most people have heard of lavender. You know, it's in your sleep things. You know, when you go and buy boots or sleep remedies and things like that. It's all there. Yeah, just share when you ever wish. She's probably typing. So does anyone else ever use lavender? And lavender is quite a strong perfume to it, so it's quite strong. So if you're mixing it with, say, grapefruit, if you're mixing lavender and grapefruit, you might find you just want 1 drop of lavender and 2 drops of grapefruit to balance it out. If you have 2 great drops of lavender is quite strong, and it's quite overpowering, and it will quite overpower the grapefruit and all the other ones. So you need to make sure that when you are mixing lavender with other oils, that it's like, whoa, that's quite strong. So you go like 1 drop of lavender and 2 grapefruit, or 1 of lavender and 2 of chamomile and 1 of sandalwood, or something like that, because it is quite strong. It's now overpowering, like floral smell. Less is more with lavender. And this, like, oh, I need 20 drops. God, it's like having an overdose. You don't want that. Less is more. But lavender is amazing. If in doubt and you want to know what essential oil to have in your cupboard, lavender is the one to have. Next one is to have tea tree. But we're not talking about tea tree night, because we're talking about manifesting. And when you're doing your manifesting, why do you use these crystals and essential? Because it's hope, and it's like, you know what, I'm going to do my manifest. I'm going to do a visualization. I'm going to do it, and it's going like through a ritual, a ceremony. It's getting your mind into the right place to manifest. And it's like, yeah, what is I need to do? And it's like when I wanted to manifest my 777 subscribers, it's 779, may even be 780 now if we've got anyone new watching. And it was like the action, and it was like the mindset. What do I need to do? What action? Well, I need to tell people I wanted it. I needed to share my link. I needed to talk about it and contact us, reach out to people and go, are you subscribed? Would you be interested in subscribing? Blah, 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 blah. I had to do the action. The action is the attraction. And I did my attraction. I attracted my 777 subscribers. Like I said, I've got 779. Is there any questions so far on an illness that you may want me to look into? Is there any questions about lavender essential oil? Here it is. Right, let's see what lavender. You've been quiet. All right, so this is going to take a while. This is other benefits. Lavender essential oil calms, soothes, increases beta increases beta power, boosts positivity. It's a purifier. It's for devotion, serenity. It's related to the crown chakra. Your crown chakra is up here, and of course that's the crown is the nearest to the spirits. Absolutely. Anti-inflammatory, anti-intoxicant, harmonizes, balances the chakras, stability. Where are we? Rebels negative energy, promotes concentration, associated to the divine, connects to the feminine energy, aids in opening up your third eye, relieves stress, calms anxiety. I mean, what doesn't lavender do? What doesn't it do? I mean, it is the absolute great essential oil. Absolutely love it. If you can get hold of it, it's fantastic. But as we said, don't take them neat on your skin. Do not take them internally. Okay, Law of attraction, because we're talking about the law of attraction, that we use different tools. We use crystals, we use journaling, we use essential oils, we use meditation, we use mindset. That's a tool, your mindset. There's so many different tools that you can use, and when you're using these tools, why not use as many tools as ever? Because you're focusing. So today I'm going to do a meditation. Today I'm going to use my crystal, I'm going to use my essential oil, I'm going to go on a visualization, I'm going to use my positive mindset, and blah. Why not bring it all in? Because then you've got all that beautiful heavy energy, not heavy, but the extra energy of raising the vibration to attract. And it's the thoughts I think today are pre-paving my things. There were loads more, but my poor haven't got it. That's I know. So the card for the day on my YouTube channel, if you're subscribed to it, Julie-Sian 777, the thoughts I think today are pre-paving my future. Now think that through. They're pre-paving my future. So if you're thinking negative today, you're going to create a negative future. If you're thinking positive, you're going to create a positivity. If you worry and go, this is going to go wrong, oh, this is going to go wrong, and then it goes wrong, and you go, I told you. Well, what did you say? You told it's going to go wrong. You manifested it to go wrong. Every thought that you think that is directly towards what you want for your future is of great benefit for you. So when you think every thought you are directing now into your future is going to benefit your future. Now, whether if that thought is good, you will have a great future. But if you are thinking about your future that you do not want, that is a disadvantage. If you're saying, I don't want to be poor, I don't want this, I don't want that, that is what you're actually manifesting. You don't want it, but you're saying it. It's the universe is hearing it, so they're giving it to you. It's a disadvantage. So instead of speaking, I've spoken to you about this all the time, about, oh, I haven't got any money, I haven't got any money, I haven't got any money. If you keep saying that, that's what you're manifesting. So what you need to do, because that's what you're creating, you're pre-paving the future. You're laying down the foundation today of your tomorrow. Yesterday is your foundation for today. Today is your foundation tomorrow. Friday, what you do is your foundation for Saturday. So I can take that and being positive today. Yeah. So the thoughts I think today are pre-paving my future. So instead of complaining and focusing on what you haven't got, focus on what can I do to change it? So what action do I take to bring in more money? Because I'm worthy, because my pre-paving my future, I want an abundance of money. I'm having an abundance of money in my future. So today I'm pre-paving. So I'm pre-paving my thoughts. My pre-paving my thoughts today. I am worthy of abundance. I am able to act to create abundance into my life. I have an abundance of everything, and it's not just money. I've got abundance of crystals, I've got abundance of bottles of essential oils, I've got abundance of mugs, I've got abundance of tea bags, I've got abundance of pairs of clean knickers and socks, okay? And I'm thinking about that positive all the time, and I'm focusing on everything that I've got so I can create more, rather than focusing on what you haven't got. But if you're saying, I'd like to bring in some money, go, yeah. Because rather than saying, because people go, well, if I'm saying I want to bring in some money, it's acknowledging I haven't got it. It's like, yeah, you're acknowledging you haven't got the thing now, but rather than keep saying I haven't got the money, what I'm doing is I'm pre-paving for what my future. So Sally's saying I can take that and being positive. So every thought that you think that is directed towards what you want for your future is of great benefit for you. Every thought that you are thinking about in your future that you do not want is a disadvantage. It's disadvantaging you. If you're constantly focusing on what you don't want, you're actually manifesting what you don't want. I don't want spots on my face. I don't want spots on my face. It's going spot, and it was always hearing is spots on the face. I'll give you that because that's what it is. Stop thinking about it. Go, I'm focusing. I've got the perfect skin. I've got the beautiful skin. And what I'm doing is I'm cleansing every day. I'm toning. I'm moisturising. I'm pre-paving. I'm actioning today. And once a week, I'm going to do a face mask. Once a week, I'm going to do a facial scrub. I'm pre-paving so I can have this beautiful, cleansed, spot-free face. Whether thinking of vitality and health or decline and disease. You are pre-paving your future. Is that things? Okay, we've just got we've just got scammed. Sorry, Lavender Moon. We've just got someone jumped on to say they've been this. Do not reply. Hopefully, I've just removed that. I apologise. Don't you love it when we got the scammers join us? It means we're doing something good. Sorry about that, Lavender Moon. I think I banned them. Yeah, we are pre-paving your future. I apologise, Lavender Moon, but you know, so it's one of those things. But hey ho, it's lovely when they want to jump on. But of course, you're having readings with me, so why would you want a reading with someone else? That's all right. They got ignored. Yeah, ignore them. And if they send you a private PM, please don't answer it. So, does that make sense? So, Lavender Moon, should we do some cards? Who wants a card? Who wants a card? Who wants a card? I don't know how long my voice is beginning to go. My voice is beginning to go. So, so bear with me. So I may not be doing deep readings tonight. I might just read what the card says to save my voice. So I'm going to slightly cheat tonight. So Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon. Lavender Moon has, I attract the essence of whatever pleases me. I attract the essence of whatever pleases me. That's Lavender Moon. Look, there's a cat. And what is it that sits on your deck of cards? Look at the black cat. I think it's a dog or whatever. I attract the essence of whatever pleases me. When you go into your creative workshop, you can begin to assimilate the data that represents your preferences. And as you assimilate the data, you will prepare a picture of self from which you will begin attracting into your experience the essence of all that has been pleasing you. Yes, I do, Mr. Peachy Bum. Yeah. So, isn't that funny that you've got that picture? So, when you go into your creativity workshop, you can begin to assimilate the data that represents your preferences. And as you assimilate the data, you will prepare a picture of self from which you will begin attracting into your experience the essence of all that has been pleasing you. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So let's do Sally. We'll do Sally, and then I've got Andrea. So I do Sally, and then I do Andrea. Oh, I'm running a temperature now. Oh, I'm all hot and bothered. So Sally, 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 and then I do Andrea. So I do Sally, and then I do Andrea. I can't remember who else is on. So I got Sally. My goal of happiness is important enough. Sally. My goal of happiness is important enough. Don't you love those images? I love that. What are those tulips? Tulips from Amsterdam. No, I think they're roses. Roses of love. I don't know. Interpret it yourself. Okay, this is for Sally. The reason you are not conscious of any specific pre-birth goals is because there were no specific goals. You had, before your birth, general intentions, such as being happy, being an uplifter, having continual growth. But the specific process to achieve those things are up to you to decide here and now. In this time, you are the creator. So when you're pre-birth, before you came here, you chose that I'm going to have a joyful life. But you didn't decide how you were going to have that joyful life. You decided that when you were living life, you will make those decisions, that what you were going to do is bring you joy. That is an example. Change it there. Miss Jones is in the house. Oh, Julie Jones is in the house. Okay. So that is Sally. The reasons you are not conscious of any specific pre-birth goals is because there weren't actual specific goals. You just wanted a life of joy, peace and happiness. And then you're going to make sure that whatever you do in your life is bringing that. How you do it, it's down to you. If making you happy is singing, you sing. If making you happy is dancing, you dance. If making you happy is training as a solicitor or lawyer, you do that. It's your joy, your journey. So then we've got, who we've got? We've got Jeanette. Jeanette, 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 Jeanette. Looks like she has a bindi. Yeah, yeah. So Jeanette, 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 Jeanette. Who else have we got here? So, oh, Andrea. So we do Jeanette and then I do Andrea. I do Jeanette and then I do Andrea. I do Jeanette and then I do Andrea. Don't know. We've had a lot of people who used to join us and don't join us anymore. Thank you, and I'll send you some healing too. Thank you. So I'll do Jeanette and then I'll do Andrea. So I'll do Jeanette and then I'll do Andrea. So Jeanette, 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 and Jeanette's has fallen out. Attention to, this is Jeanette, attention to what is only creates more what is. Attention to what is only creates more what is. So if your attention, and Jeanette, is always on the lack, you're creating a lack. If your attention is on abundance, you will attract and create abundance. This is Jeanette. Many want to point out reality to you. They say, face the facts, look at what is. But we say to you, if you are able to see only what is, then by the law of attraction, you will create only more of what is. You must put your thoughts beyond what is in order to attract something more or something that is different. You know when people go, oh, it is what it is. It's like what it is at the moment, but you know what? I'm going to attract something different. So don't voice out the reality. Face the facts. Look at what is. If you're able to see only what is, then the law of attraction, you will create only more of what is. So stop focusing on, if you want abundance, focus on abundance. If you want whatever. So yeah, that's a great card. Attention on what is only creates more what is. Exactly. Because if your attention and the things, use it on the rare occasions I can't sleep. So yeah. So that's what we do. The intention, yeah, tonight when I do, I'm going to intend that I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. So then we got Andrea. So we're going to do Andrea. Hello, Colin. I've got your head. So I'll do Andrea and then I'll do Colin. Apart from Andrea and Colin and the scammer, and they're not getting a card. Andrea and then Colin. Andrea and then Colin. Andrea, Andrea, Andrea. Do you know what the problem is? I'm actually looking at the cards, so I'm going to do it like this. Andrea, yours has fallen out. Andrea, my thoughts are in harmony with health. Andrea, my thoughts are in harmony with health. Look at all that pink. Look at that beautiful pink love. This is number 28. I suddenly realised there's numbers on these. This is number 28. I need to look up number 28. I've just been drawn, Andrea, to the number 28. Because I suddenly spotted there was a number. I've never noticed that before. So I need to give you the meaning, Andrea, of the number 28. Your angel, this is Andrea, your angels want to give you a high five as they recognise your commitment to being a light in the world. Well done for facing your fears. There you go. Well done in facing fears, Andrea. I think, Andrea, you're doing your mindset work at the moment. So you're facing the fears of your mindset and you're changing it. I like that. The angels want to give you a high five as they recognise your commitment to being a light in the world. Well done for facing your fears. Do you know, I've never noticed the number on all these cards until then. So, right, and then Colin. Is there, apart from Colin, anyone else who hasn't had a card but would like one? Is there anybody else, apart from Colin, would like a card but hasn't had one? For those who joined last night or didn't know, face a big fear today, and it was fine. Brilliant! Love it! Little bit of cotton wool ball along with some amethyst and some light sleep you and your orange crystals. Yeah. Use them, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to see. I'm going to do Colin. Okay, for those who are on tonight, and you want that, and you missed the 5-card reading offer because that finished at 6 o'clock tonight. Anyone who's joined me tonight would still want to have that 5-card offer. You can have it. But you need to let me know by tonight because I did say I was going to shut it off at 6 o'clock today. But as a thank you to everyone for being here tonight and for listening to me croaking my way through, as a thank you for those who missed the offer but would like to have a 5-card reading for just £20, and you would like to take that up on me, I will, if you've been on the live tonight, just message me afterwards and we'll sort it out. Colin. And apart from Colin, if there's no one else, I think I will finish there, because my voice is almost gone. And that's why, Lavender Moon, you're getting a reading tomorrow. Oh, Colin, I am not here to create sameness. Look at the the chicken, the red chicken. I am not here to create the same. Yeah, you're unique. You're not going to try and fit in all the round holes. You're stepping out. You're doing something completely different. I am not here to create the sameness. I'm not going to work a 9-to-5 job. I'm not going to be tied down with a mortgage. I'm not going to be this. You've got your freedom of your motorhome. You can go here, there and everywhere. This is Colin. There are as many different worlds as there are perceivers, beings or individuals. You are not here to create one world where everyone is the same. Communism comes to mind. Wanting and getting the same. You are here to be that which you want to be, while you allow all others to be which they want to be. I will reread that, Colin. But like I said, the word communism popped into my head. There are as many different worlds as there are perceivers, beings or individuals. You are not here to create one world where everyone is the same, wanting and getting the same. You're here to be that which you want to be, while you allow others to be what they want to be. So if someone wants to be a doctor, let them be a doctor. If someone wants to be a tarot reader, let them be a tarot reader. If someone wants to be a Muslim, let them be a Muslim. If someone wants to be a white pagan eclectic witch, let them be that. If someone wants to watch war films, let them watch war films. If someone wants to watch rom-com films, let them watch it. If someone wants to watch the Kardashians and Love Island, let them. If someone else wants to watch National Geographic, let them. Let us all be our own beautiful individual person that we are, and don't conform. Don't conform. There never is about that. Oh yeah, so fearing, yeah, keep an amethyst in your room. Right, I hope these cards make sense. Thank you everyone who joined me tonight. Like I said, anyone who joined tonight and they thought they missed their £20 5-card reading, as a thank you for joining me tonight and listening to me croaking and stuff like that and celebrating my 777. I'm so excited. Thank you for all the support. If you message me afterwards, I'd be happy to do the reading, but it'll be done tomorrow. I need to rest my voice now. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for my healing. Thank you for sending the healing to little Logan. They've just messaged me that they've just got home, so thank you. Thank you, Lavender Moon, sharing all that beautiful information about lavender essential oil. I couldn't have done tonight without you, so thank you, Lavender Moon. That means so much, and thank you for jumping on and helping. Wishing everyone an absolutely amazing evening, whatever you're doing. Thank you for all your support on my YouTube channel. Thank you for support for joining me on my lives. It really does lift my spirit, and I'm really grateful for your beautiful insights and your love and commitment to joining me on a weekday. Tomorrow is crystals. Can't wait. Have a great evening. Take care. Namaste. Bye.